older women who date younger men, we got a whole name for them. Cougars. There's not really, well, I guess sugar daddy is a name for older men, but I don't think sugar daddy is placed. I don't believe that sugar daddy necessarily means an older man. Sugar daddy really focuses on you being able to get the sugar, which is ultimately the money from an older man. But why do we look at older women stranger than we do older men when they date younger? Nana?
I mean, I think that's obviously heavily influenced by patriarchy. Because women are seen as the joke. As the cougar, it's the joke, like, oh, she's a cougar dating younger men. But for older men to date younger women, that's the supposed societal norm. It's like, of course that would happen because he's established and that's what women want. But for women, it's seen as a joke, something to be laughed at.
Yeah. Dr. BOA, this is true, right? I mean, Carrie says it's because of men making all of the rules. And men have made all of the rules. So how does that affect the double standard that comes with dating younger?
I think when it comes to the double standard, I really believe that there's a small portion of society that always attempts to paint a negative view of everything. So if a younger man dates an older woman, okay, she's a cougar. If an older man dates a younger woman, okay, she's a gold digger. He's a sugar daddy or a trick. And when you think about it, people just care too much about what other people do. The bottom line is, if two people care about one another, who cares what society says about it? I mean, society is going to say something. You can date someone your same age, and society is going to find something to say negative about it. That's just the world we live in right now.
That is the world we live in, especially with social media, right? Your business all over the place. This is the business of being Black, but you telling people mind their own damn business. Get out of mine. Get out of my business. Carrie, what is a manther?
Well, a manther is the opposite of a cougar. It is a man who preys on younger women within the age of 10 years or higher. He's using his money, his influence, he's using his power, and he's looking for those victims that he can prey upon. That's a manther.
Well, that term has not caught on as well as I would like it to, I have to say. Carrie, the manther, but I get it. Manther, cougar. Nana, you're laughing. Talk about these manthers.
I mean, I've never heard the term, but I wish it would, catch on. But I mean, at the end of the day, but what you're describing is essentially Hollywood, any entertainment industry. You're with the Me Too movement. All you see were these older, well-established men preying on these younger women who didn't have the resources or were looking for an opportunity or a break, who in most cases were not reciprocal or not interested in the relationships. And that's what happens a lot of the time.
So what is the reason, and I'll go to the men on this question. What is the reason that men go for younger women? Either ego. Carrie or Dr. BOA.
I would say ego. I think that at some point it's a trophy on his arm. I think that his ego is stroked. He has the resources to give her what she desires, and it's a good look. And it's scary because sometimes it's not really built upon true emotions as it is eye candy.
Dr. BOA?
Now, as a participant, for lack of a better way to put it, in an age gap relationship right now, I'm in a 20-year age gap difference. And when you really think about it, the things that people say, you can tell that it comes from lack of knowledge about the situation. And everybody seems to paint this picture that someone's trying to prey on someone else. I mean, there are good people in the world who are not going to meet someone and say, ooh, what can I get out of them? There's an exchange in every relationship. Two people can be the same age, but if a woman has no money and a man has money, their relationship is going to have the same dynamics as an age gap relationship based on the same principles. Now, let's say if a younger woman does have money and an older man has his money as well, then what's the thing? Who's using who? People just want to paint this picture that no matter what, these two people together with this age gap, somebody's trying to use the other. And it seems to me that there is a discrepancy in the amount of men who are accused of capitalizing on young women. We talk about the men in Hollywood. Let's be real. Like, those guys were creeps. You can look at those guys and tell they're creeps. Like, who looks at Bill Cosby and say Bill Cosby is attractive to all women? Nobody. So he has to use his money and influence to get younger women who do at least want to be attracted to him, man. And I will say,
go ahead.
It apply to everyone. As an older man, you got to keep yourself in shape. I mean, why wouldn't a woman want me? I'm in my 40s, but I got a 6-pack. Why wouldn't she want me? My body's tight. my money's tight, my mind is strong, I'm stable. And yes, I do want a woman who is going to excite my mind as well as my loins. How does she excite my mind? Something different.
What comes first, though, Dr. BOA, that she excites your loins or your mind?
Both.
They're equal. They hold equal value.
They hold equal value.